Oh yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Let me check my audio. I ain't done a StreamYard in a while. Oh boy, let's see. I wonder if I still got my old banners. I probably don't. Nope, don't have my old banners, y'all. Let's see, upload logo. Oh, I gotta upgrade. Okay, so what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Um, woo. So real quick, let me do my interactive maps. I want to pull this up for y'all. Let's see, interactive maps. Enter. Want to show you guys something. So we gonna discuss some strategies here today. Let's see. Interactive maps. Poll. I should have said poll maps. Okay, here we go. So y'all see the title? No, 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 no. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Interactive poll map. Yeah, I want to do my own shit. I don't want to damn be pulling up no damn fake news. There we go. Let's see if I can pull this thing up properly. Nope. This thing is tripping. Okay. Let's scratch that. Let's go templates. And guess what? It's still not. Mm-mm. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm having a little issue here. Like I brought it up on my phone, but for some reason, let's see. Can we pull this up? No, that's not it. No, 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 no. Oh, damn. What is going on? So y'all see the title, the Blue Wall States. I wanted to bring up an actual map. Let me drop the link just in case. Let's see who we got in the chat. Hey Redeemer, how you doing? How you doing? Let me put a link in the chat for um so yeah, I'm trying to do the interactive poll maps. So how you doing, Redeemer? Hey, hey. So um there's four states that they call the blue wall. So the strategy of the Republicans as of right now is that Trump is ahead in the Sun Belt states, that being Nevada, that being Arizona, that being Georgia, that being North Carolina. In the blue wall, you got Pennsylvania, you got Michigan, you got Ohio, you got Wisconsin, and you got Minnesota. So that's five. That's nine states right there. And so the strategy of the Democrats is actually to try to take. So they pulled out of Arizona. This is the recent news. They pulled out of Arizona, and now they're trying to. They are trying to seize Georgia, and they're trying to seize North Carolina, which I'm like, that is a weird strategy. Trump is actually not only has to take out one state, any of the blue wall states. Like I said, he's poised to take out Pennsylvania. He's poised to take out um, Wisconsin, and he's actually poised to take out Michigan. And so, yeah, that will take down the blue state. Now, if I can just get an interactive poll here, map, I don't know why I can't pull this thing up. I'm trying to pull this thing up so I can show you guys where exactly I'm talking about when I say blue wall. Why they call it the blue wall? Because all of them sit. Let's see, poll templates. Let's see, interactive and fun polls. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let's see if we can get it this time. Because I can bring it up on my phone, but I can't bring it up on my computer. This is the weirdest thing ever. This is the weirdest thing ever I've ever seen. Continue. Can we please? Okay, hold on, y'all. I think, nope, I can't bring it up. This is the most jacked up. So is it now everybody's using these polls? Now they want to have like paywalls and now you got to charge? What the hell? Come on now. Oh, I found one. Okay, let's see. Yep, found one. Okay, so let me do a share screen. Boom, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, that's right, Magda. That's right. So let me do a share screen. Let me do present, share screen. I believe this is 20 to win. Boom. Um, okay, why is this thing tripping? No, 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 no. Close that shit out. Oh, Jesus, this thing is acting crazy, man. Oh, this thing is acting crazy. Okay, here we go. I think we're good now. Let me blow up the map just a little bit. Yep, okay, that'll work. That'll work. And we can get started, y'all. We can get started. So let me do this. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay, let me try this again. Share screen. Boom. Okay. So let me blow it up just a little bit. Let me blow it up just a little. I wonder if there's any way I can get rid of all this other stuff here because I want to blow this map up, but not have all these. Let me see if I can blow this up. I want to get rid of all these pop ads. Let's see if that'll work. Okay, so let me get rid of this pop ad. Get rid of that pop ad. Okay, so let me scroll it down just a little bit here. Boom. Okay, so I'm down to 150. I think this is good. Let me see. How does that look to y'all, man? Ooh, it's kind of. Ooh, that's kind of. Let me see if I can get a full screen on it. Okay, y'all. I do apologize for the size, but let me show you guys where the blue wall stands. So this is where we're currently. Why do they have this thing preset? So, oh, they bugging, man. They bugging. Okay, so let's correct this thing. So Trump is poised to win Arizona. These are the sun. Boom. Okay. Trump is poised to win Georgia, of course, and North Carolina, of course. So those are the Sun Belt states. And also, Trump is poised to win Nevada based on Rasmussen. Y'all check the Rasmussen polls. And I like to check polls that have like been closest to the accurate in the past 3 elections. So Rasmussen's one of them, and then there's I can't recall the other two offhand, but yeah. So as y'all can see now, why does this thing? Okay, so as you can see, they're even talking about Virginia possibly being swinging towards Trump. They got him at a dead heap. So if Trump wins that, that'll give him another 13 points, but we're just going to leave it blank. So let me just show y'all the blue wall states. So we got Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. So this is considered, let me lighten it up right here. Let me lighten it up so y'all can not get it confused with the solid blue states. So this right here, okay. So this is considered the blue wall right here. Let me, boom. Y'all see these 4 states right here? Minnesota, which has 10 electoral college points. Wisconsin, which has another 10. Michigan, which has 15. And Pennsylvania, which has 19. You have your blue wall state right here. And these are the states that Trump is actually, so I'm noticing both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are both on the offense. They're both on the offense, but Donald Trump can afford to be on the offense. Kamala Harris cannot afford to be on the offense. The only defense I think she has is Minnesota, because I guess because she picks Tim Walz, but they're saying that's a very close race. But let's just start with so right now that would put her at 257. So if she takes Virginia, that would put her at 270. So if Kamala Harris was to take Virginia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, that would put her at 270. That would put her at 270. So what Donald Trump has to do is take out, of course, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. And boom, that puts Trump. Actually, you know what? Even without Wisconsin, let's just say Wisconsin, she takes Wisconsin. If he knocks out one blue state, this is Donald Trump. If he knocks out one blue state, being Pennsylvania, that puts him at 287. This is current to the current map right now. And like I said, this if she wins Virginia. Like I said, Virginia is very close right now. If she wins Virginia, that would put her at, and let's just give her cake. Let's just say she even wins Nevada. Let's just give her Nevada. That would put her at 257. So she cannot afford to lose. Hold on. Let's see, Pennsylvania. Okay, so if she wins Pennsylvania, okay, again, that would put her at 270. She would have to win the blue states plus Virginia. But again, if Trump knocks out Pennsylvania, guess what? Boom, that puts him at 287. But let's put that back. Let's put back the blue wall. Let's say Trump knocks out Michigan. That puts him at 278. 278. Just one state. This is why I said, man, knocking down the blue wall is like Kamala Harris has to maintain all 4 of these walls. Let's just say she loses Virginia. She loses Virginia, she's done. So damn, it's like, yeah, this is very critical for her. Let's just say, okay, she loses. You know where the Muslims are, Michigan. Boom. If she loses Michigan, she's done. All Trump has to do is knock down one of these 5 states: Virginia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. So again, it's not looking for good in Pennsylvania. So boom, 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 Pennsylvania, that knocks her down. So yeah, any one of those blue state walls, she loses. What's up, Jesse? Jesse, what up? I don't think Michigan, Wisconsin, or Pennsylvania are going for the Dems. Jesse, yeah, I'm gonna say, Jesse, are you aware that Jesse, this might blow away your mind, but then you might already know this. This blew Yanga's mind, Jesse, when I told him that the mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, who is a Democrat, endorsed Donald Trump in Michigan. In Michigan. Yo, Jesse, that, and then you got the majority. Now they try to play, politics with the damn unions. Man, Jesse, man, if you got time, man, there's a link right there if you want to jump on. But yeah, man, I told Yanga he had to sit down. Good to see you. What's up, Tommy Temper? What's up? What's up, man? We got Che in the house, Redeemer, Tommy Temper. Yeah, I'm just showing all Trump has to do is knock down the blue wall. And the blue wall, and Jesse said, I don't think Michigan, Wisconsin, or Pennsylvania are going for the Dems. And let's just put that in play, Jesse. If what Jesse's saying right, guess what? That shit's a blowout. That's 312. That puts Trump at 312. That puts Kamala Harris at 226. And that's with her winning Virginia. Again, they're neck and neck in Virginia right now. They're neck and neck in Virginia. So Virginia, if Trump wins Virginia, that's going to be an early victory. That's an early omen that shit is not looking good for Kamala. Like I said, Georgia is not in play. They pulled out of Georgia. Arizona's not in play. So they left the Sun Belt states alone. Those are not in play. Again, Nevada, that's 6 points. But again, they pulled out of Arizona. Arizona's 11 electoral college points. So they left. This is the reason why they left. They left because Arizona and Georgia set up anti-cheating laws. And by the way, y'all do know that Pennsylvania here has their own anti-cheating laws, so that's going to be very interesting. But I noticed Kamala Harris is staying in the states that don't have the technology per se, or I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Let me just say that, yeah, this is based on what Che just said. What Che just said, that's going to give Trump 312. Based on what you said, Che, that's going to give Trump 312 right there. That's going to give Kamala 226. I will give her 227, but she ain't black. Oh, gosh. Okay. I knew about it. They not feeling Kamala in Michigan. Yo, Jesse, I knew. Now, you knew about this. I'm going to ask you another question. So you knew they were Muslims. Did you know that the mayor was Palestinian? Did you know he was Palestinian? I mean, that's, Jesse, because Jesse and Yanga, they deal with chapters, New Black Panther Party, so they know about chapters. So Jesse, you know that the Palestinians, the Muslims of America, they have chapters too. So they have chapters in every swing state in the union. And because they have they meet in Dearborn because it's like the Mecca, it's like the largest Muslim city in the U.S. But they came together. What a lot of people don't know, and I'm sure you know it, Jesse, that before Trump even met with the mayor of Dearborn, they had those chapters already came together and they already agreed upon this. Because you got to understand that the Muslims of America were predominantly Democrat. They were predominantly Democrat. And so they had to come together and agree on making a big move like this because, as you know, Jesse, that originally their original intentions was to endorse Jill Stein. They were going to endorse Jill Stein and then back Jill Stein. But what happened, damn, can y'all join the... Yeah, they nice. I hope I am right. Jesse, I think for the most part, you're right. I want to say you're right about Wisconsin and you're right about Pennsylvania. So Michigan, even though that's a predominantly, let me just say this. I agree with you 100% on Wisconsin, and I agree with you 100% on Pennsylvania. Michigan, I'm a little 50-50 on. So when you say that you hope that you're right, I want to say that you're 75. I'm in 75% agreement with you, if that makes any sense. I'm in 75. I am 75% in agreement with what you just said about Wisconsin. Boom, let me post that up. This is what Jesse said. Jesse said that, boom. This is what Jesse said, y'all. He said that, yep, I remember. He said that, he said, he don't think Michigan, Wisconsin, or Pennsylvania are going for the Dems. And like I said, I agree with Jesse. I agree with that 75% because I'm a little iffy. I'm 50-50 on Michigan. But again, Michigan, you got a lot of the union workers up there. You got a lot of, but let's hypothetically say this. Let's just give or take, Jesse. Let's just take Michigan off the map. Boom. That would still give Trump 297 to Kamala's 241. Let's just say that, you know what I'm saying, 75% of what you said is correct. That would still give Trump 297. So he would definitely get 297. He's well over the 270 mark. Now, what I'm hoping, because Georgia has made a lot of strides towards their reform, their anti-cheating measures, I'm really hoping this, because if Florida can do it, we can do it. I'm hoping we can call the results before midnight. That's what I'm hoping, Jesse. I'm hoping that we can call the election before midnight. I know that's a stretch based on, but like I said, we got a lot of anti-cheating measures, and the Dems, they pulled out of Georgia and they pulled out of Arizona. So by them pulling out, that should give those states, Georgia and Arizona, a quick count. That should give us a quick count because now, okay, Jesse said they were booing Kamala in Detroit and Dearborn. Oh, well, shit. Jesse, are you? Oh, shit. Now, I knew they were booing Tim Walz, Tampon Tim, but I didn't know they were booing Kamala. Man, the fake news media, boy, they full of it, man. They full of it. I did not know. Yeah. I did not know they were booing her in Detroit and Dearborn. That's crucial. That's crucial. So, damn, if they're booing her, again, because that's a heavily Muslim city. It's a heavily Muslim city. So, again, if we're looking at 312, we looking at a straight 312 there, y'all. We're looking at straight 312. And let's see. Now the Nebraska thing is weird. I don't know what they're going to do about Nebraska, but if Nebraska, hold on, let me see. Nebraska has this little, oh shit, I guess it went away, y'all. There's like this little thing where Nebraska is actually talking about winner take all, but I don't know if they're going to do that this year. So, I'm not sure how that's Nebraska. Here it is. I'm not sure. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, let me, okay. So, and again, Virginia, man, like I said, if Virginia, hold on, y'all, the damn thing froze. Okay, so Jesse said that would be nice, but what about Georgia and mail-in ballots? So we passed a law stating that they are taking that conflict to the heart. So Jesse, I don't know, did you hear about let me see if I can find that video. It's kind of long, but it's pretty good. It talks about how Georgia, we have some new laws in place, and actually, yeah, not only us, but Pennsylvania has the same law. They're saying that the dates have to match up and the signatures have to match up. So we can't be doing no ballot dumps here in Georgia like they did in 2020. So basically, the signatures have to line up, and on top of that, Jesse, that the machines they were doing hand counting, so they got to line up, hand count it, and if they don't match the hand count, then you already know what it is. I think Nebraska's going red. Okay, I heard that too, Jesse. I heard that Nebraska they're working on like winner take all. So if winner take all, then yeah, that's gonna yeah, the Dems are gonna hate that shit. They're gonna hate that shit. But Nebraska, it's not showing that little. But if winner take all, that's good. Of course, but yeah, Democrats are having a damn hissy fit over that. But let's just take. Oh shit! Can I take Pennsylvania off the map? Oh shit! I didn't even realize this. So no, yeah, Jesse. Kamala's not taking North Carolina nor Georgia. I don't know why they're even, and I don't know if you heard they pulled out of Arizona. So their offensive strategy is they don't Jesse. Okay, thanks for clarifying, Jesse. I need to send you. It's a website. Damn, what is the damn? Hold on. There's a website I need to send you to because it keeps talking about damn, what's wrong with my damn computer, man? There's a page where they do nothing but talk about they want to, the Democrats want to sue Georgia because they got majority Republicans on the damn election committee board. And election committee board, they're like they overruled the chairman, and they're like, yo, they were passing all these reform laws, and like I said, one of them dealt with the mail-in ballots. Like I said, the mail-in ballots got to have matching signatures and matching like the dates. They have to double check the dates and double check the signatures, and they got to check the addresses. So if the damn addresses look nefarious, like if they try to get somebody who is an illegal migrant, they say they got measures against that too. So they don't go into all details because they don't even tell us. Now, Jesse, I'm a poll watcher. They give us privy information, but not all privy information, if that makes any sense. So they kind of give us a little they give us a little information on what's going to go down with like as far as like the anti-cheating measures, but they don't tell everything. So there's stuff they're not even telling us because they want to catch some people. They want to catch some people, man. You can tell these folks down here, they want to catch somebody. They want to catch somebody. They want to catch somebody bad because wow, Dems hella desperate. Man, I can't begin to tell you the type of shenanigans in Georgia that they're doing and Pennsylvania, but again, like you said, it's desperation. It's like the Congress, like why would you not want to pass a bill saying that it's illegal for migrants to vote? Like what the hell are we talking about? So yeah, man, the TCP show. What up, man? TCP, what's going on, man? So yeah, man, that's where we at with that, Jesse, man. Like I said, I don't understand why they would fight back, and it's because they want to cheat. They only fighting and kicking and screaming because they want to cheat. And again, Arizona filed they messed up that, like, so that's why they pulled out, because they seeing they can't cheat. And if they can't cheat, they're just gonna pull out. And they pulled out of Arizona. And like I said, it's funny because when Biden was running, Biden pulled out of Georgia. So we were already doing our anti-cheating measures even before they got Kamala. And so now Kamala want to try to come in and try to like what does she want to do? Like, man, come on. It's like, no, we're not gonna win Georgia. Forget about it. Okay, Jesse said Virginia, Michigan going for Cornel West and Jill Stein, I think. Okay, bet that. Bet that, you know. Like I said, originally the Muslims were going for they were going to go for Jill Stein originally, but they came to an agreement, Jesse. Apparently Trump came to him and was like, "Yo, let's make a deal." And so Trump talked to him, and yeah, but they were, as you know, Jesse, they were supposed to end. They, I think Jill Stein had 60% of the Muslim vote, but Trump went in there and talked to him, and so they were like, "Okay, we're going to do it, Trump." And like I said, the negotiations between the Muslims and Trump had been ongoing. Now, you know, Jesse, you already know, them were the same Muslims that said, they gonna make sure Trump they went against Trump in 2020. If y'all remember that, man, the American Muslims stood against Trump. So now you got the Muslims on the Trump train, and remember 2020, they claim it, was razor thin margin, razor thin margin. Well, those razor thin margin amongst the Muslims are gone. Those razor thin Muslim amongst black males are gone. Those razor thin Muslims, let's see. Oh, Andrew, what up? Oh, I missed Rolyn's show. Oh, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, I was watching the damn Trump rally. I totally forgot, man. Trump, man, it's Trump's fault. I was watching Trump rally, man, and oh man, I thought I could watch Trump rally, then watch Rolyn's oh man. Oh damn, man. Shout out to Rolynn, man. But yeah, I'm glad you're in here, Andrew, man. So just ended stream a minute ago. She is to be streaming from. Oh, she's going to a rally. What? Wait, Andrew, are you saying Rolyn's going to a rally, a Trump rally? Oh shit, oh shit. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that, man. Oh shit. She's gonna go to a Trump rally. So yeah. So Andrew, yeah, we just sitting here, man. We're just giving possibilities, man. And Jesse, man, he was saying that, he's thinking, let's see, Puerto Rico, okay. Puerto Rico, hola, está Puerto Rico. Okay, so based on what Jesse was saying, and Jesse, like I said, his statement earlier, I agree with 75%. Yep, I remember in 2000. Yeah, Jesse, you remember that. I remember that too, man. Them Muslims were like, they were mad at Trump, but now the same organization is on board with Trump. They're on board with Trump, and they're all Democrats. Tell me I'm lying, Jesse. They're all Democrats. The goddamn mayor of Dearborn is a Democrat. But the whole Democrat thing should not surprise us. RFK is a Democrat. Tulsi Gabbard is a Democrat. The Muslims, the American Muslims are Democrats. So, Jesse, I'm going to say this, and I know it's a long stretch. Do not be surprised because, again, Trump made a deal with the Muslims. Do not be surprised to see an endorsement from Jill Stein. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Jesse, like, nah, man, Jill Stein going for it. Okay, I don't know, Jesse. I'm just saying, it could happen. It could be an October surprise. But Jesse said, I'm on the ballot in Colorado for Colorado State District, and so is Cornel West for president. My party dominated him. Okay, cool, man. Y'all make sure in Colorado vote for Jesse, man. God damn it, Jesse. If I could vote for you, I would, brother. I would, boy. I know that you know your politics. So, man, Jesse, man. But yeah, man, I hope the least that y'all do is siphon votes away from goddamn Kamala Harris, man, because she's a backstabber, man. She backstabbed the Democrats. And that was my whole point earlier, is that you got Democrats jumping on the Trump train. That should tell y'all something. If you got Jill Stein, I'm sorry, not Jill Stein. If you got not Cornel West. If you got RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, and the Muslims of America endorsing Trump, that tells you, man, that damn Democrats, like, they're not telling us on the mainstream media, they're having a civil war, man. They're backstabbing each other, man. It's like, how, Jesse, Andrew, everybody in the chat, how you try to sue RFK for being on the ballot, And then you know what? And then he's like, you know what? Okay, I don't want to be on the ballot. Now they trying to sue to put him back on the ballot. First, the Democrats tried to sue to get him off the ballot. He endorsed Trump. Now they trying to sue to get him back on the ballot. Yo, Democrats, man. Yo, they some rats. They are some straight up rats, man. Jesse said, no lie. Detected. Oh man, let me tell you, man. Appreciate that, Jesse, man. So let's see. Let's see what Andrew says. Andrew says, yeah, she is awful lot of ways, like stepping back from helping defend and also telling me to leave trolls alone. Okay. So let's see. No see. Andrew, did you check out the NSL? No, I didn't check that out. Hey, Rolynn, how you doing, sis? How you doing, man? Hello, sis. I need to get you on the show, Rolynn. Shout out to Rolynn Review, man. Lovely sister. Y'all go subscribe. Y'all go subscribe. Hey, Jesse, check out Rolynn Reviews, man. She's in North Carolina. And yo, I heard you going to a Trump rally. Oh, you know, I got to see that. I got to see Rolynn go to a Trump rally. So yeah, shout out. Jesse says same. Okay, so yeah, what we were doing, Rolynn, I am ready. I know you're ready, Rolynn. I know you're ready. Shout out to Miss Rolynn. Oh, I know, man. Rolynn, this is gonna hold on, Rolynn. Hold on. Let me. Rolynn, this is gonna be your first Trump rally. This is gonna be your first Trump rally, Rolynn, because it's like now, Rolynn, she's Miss Rolynn is a music connoisseur. And she's been to concerts. And Miss Rolynn, let me tell you something. Miss Rolynn. You know, and she got real good taste in music, man. She has real great. Hey, Rolynn, can you get up on the panel, Rolynn? Hold on. Can y'all? Hold on. Rolynn, if you want to. I don't know if I got to upgrade this shit or not. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Can anybody, hold on, Rolynn, if you can, sis, I don't know if you got time, but here you go. There you go, sis. There you go. I haven't used StreamYard in a year, so I don't know how this thing works without the upgrades. So I got the free version. So we'll see. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, we got Rolynn. Hey, sis, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Oh man, it is an honor, sis. Looks so beautiful, boy. I tell you. Woo!
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Rolynn, I was doing a presentation. You know, I don't know if you heard about the blue wall. The blue wall. Have you heard that?
Yes.
And so it's very interesting to me, sis, that, oh man, Rolynn, there's so much I want to talk about with you, but dang, now you got me. Woo! I tell you, pretty ladies always distract me. But let me say this, Miss Rolynn. Let me say this. So,
yes, sir.
Now, Miss Rolynn, because I know you're a history buff too. You know, being a teacher.
Oh yes.
So, because I'm a Civil War buff myself.
Oh, I love it. Bring it.
Okay, well, I'm glad because I one of my favorite generals of all time is General Sherman. You know, that's no secret. But I mean, I respect General Lee. I respect both sides. General, Longhorn, all of them. I mean, I got some of my favorite books are goddamn Civil War books. And so I say that to say, okay. So I say that to say this, Miss Rolynn.
Yes.
You have offense and you have defense.
Okay.
Why is Kamala Harris she's doing an offense, but she's not doing no defense?
There is no way you can defend her abandonment or lack of her doing anything for the last 4 years. Now, let me say this. For all of the people who are still stuck with you, if you've been watching my show, you know I commonly say, if you have more than 2 brain cells and you can form complete sentences, there is no way you will vote for any Democrats. Okay? They have done nothing for any Americans. All they do for are the illegals. So lose me with this democracy. They know nothing about democracy. Okay? They want to continue to destroy this country with their Marxist, socialist, communist ideologies. Okay? I want no part of that. Everything that they support is demonic. And I don't want it. I don't know about you. I don't want anything to do with Satan. Look at all of their policies. Look at what they've done to the Black community for 60 plus years. I have an analogy. So if you, Mr. Arena Uncensored, if the two of us were in a relationship and you were abusing me and beating on me, and then I leave and go to the battered women's shelter, and you come there and you, of course, speak to me with honey dripping from your lips about how wonderful things will be from now on, and you bring me some flowers and you bring me some candy, and I say, well, okay. I come back. Well, what's going to happen eventually? Boom, boom, boom. You're going to hit me in the head again, if not somewhere else. So it's an abusive relationship that the Democratic Party has with Black Americans. I don't know about you. I don't like abuse. So I want nothing to do with them. I'm telling as many people as I can, run, run, run away from the Democrats. They are not going to do anything for you. And what I tell people, I said, they're going to do the same thing for you that they've done the past 60 plus years. Nothing. And nothing from nothing leaves nothing. That was a song by Billy Preston. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You got to have something. If you want to be with me, don't get me started. I'm going down a memory lane. But I'm just saying, how can you give me stuff? You've never given anything. So lose me with this, the first Black woman. Newsflash. Why are millions of Black Americans saying, go out here and vote so we can be on the right side of history and vote for the first Black female president? Newsflash. Truth bomb. Here it comes. I don't hear her saying that. So why are millions of people saying that? They've been duped. They've been bamboozled. They've been gaslighted. And I don't want to hear it. I have more than 2 brain cells, and I was raised to be an independent thinker. So I'm not into group think. Those that are part of the Democratic Party, it's group think. And they don't want anyone straying from that. Anyone who thinks for themselves, anyone who simply asks a question, they are ostracized, they are attacked. Poor Janet Jackson. Now, see, they got the right one right there. Oh, I have all new respect for Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson was goated. She didn't say anything political. That person who was interviewing her asked a question, and all she said was, I heard she was Indian. And those Democratic shields lost their stuff. Okay. And again, they don't, not having empathy or sympathy. She just lost her brother Tito. Do you think those Democratic shields cared about that? They attacked her. But what I love is, I don't know if you heard this, I did a video on it. Someone who works for Janet Jackson sent an apology out. She got wind of it, fired them, and then she re-released and said, no, I did not apologize. I have all new respect for Janet Jackson for not caving. Yeah, she was in control. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
That's right. But Miss Rolynn,
Yes.
That's not only do the Democrats, I mean, you get a lot of audacity from them, because I learned on your channel that Kamala Harris was the one that went after Michael Jackson.
She did. She did. Look, honey, we can pull it up. She did. Look, I'll tell people right now, all these Democratic shills, you know, I go in. They trying to pull me. They're trying to pull you back onto the Democratic plantation. And like I tell these people, stop listening to these athletes, these entertainers, these singers, these rappers. Malcolm X, I've read his autobiography twice, right? Look, he said in 1965, and I've shared that on my channel. He said, people, they don't sit in, there's no other community in America where they get athletes, they get entertainers, singers, and place them in that community for these people to tell these people how to vote and what to do. They only do that to Black Americans. Newsflash. I tell people, look, I don't want to hear anything. Now, I loved Oprah's show when she was big. Oprah, good friends. I don't know if you saw the video I did. She and Trump were, like everybody else, were friends with Trump until he turned Republican and started running for president. Now he's the biggest racist. Right. Newsflash. You know what? I don't need friends like that. First of all, you were such good friend. Now you flipped on him. Oprah, I don't want to hear anything you have to say, love. You are a billionaire. I am not. So why are people listening to billionaires and millionaires? They're not struggling financially. And this is who people are listening to. Go make it make sense. I can't.
I don't think, but this is why I think they're in panic, Rolynn, because people are not listening to them. You know, they bragged and boasted about, Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala, but what they're not telling you is that her merchandise sales went down.
Yes, they did.
And they did not tell you that there's a movement called Swifties for Trump. They didn't tell you that.
And she lost millions of followers too. So again, people are waking up. First of all, it's like this, Arena. When people start looking at kitchen table issues. So rent, mortgage, light bill, food, gas. They're like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm not voting for more of this. The struggle is real. Now, by the grace of God, I'm not struggling. I'm able to pay my mortgage. I'm able to pay my bills. And I thank God that I am. But I have a heart. And it's not fair. These people who are up here voting for these Democrats, you're voting for your own demise. Because the only thing that Miss Kamala has been running on is the unaliving of children in the womb. Newsflash. I don't want to hear about the unaliving of children in the womb, white supremacy, racism. That's not paying my bills. That's not buying me food. Lose me with that foolishness. Shenanigans. Straight from the Democrats' playbook.
Well, you know, and I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we talked about, we get on this whole spiritual talk, and we study like a whole lot of demonology. Mm-hmm. And we discovered one of the Hindu demons were called Kamala.
Yep. There you go.
And Kamala, if you study ancient deities, and I don't want to turn this into one of them shows, but I'm just going to say this real quick, Rolynn, is that when you look at, and the Bible talks about the Queen of Heaven, all that, when you look at these deities, they required the sacrifice of children and babies.
Yep.
So we're saying this Kamala must be possessed because her only policy is abortion, 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 abortion.
Right. That's it. And check this out. And see, part of one of the courses that I teach about eugenics. So everyone thinks, don't get me going. So everyone thinks, people think it was Hitler and the Nazis who came up with eugenics. No. Do your history. Margaret Sanger, just one of the biggest races in American history. She did it. She didn't feel that people of color should be reproducing. Where are all of the Planned Parenthood clinics? Black communities. Now,
that's right.
At the DNC in Chicago, they had on demand. They had mobile vans there performing the unaliving of children in the womb. You know what I'm saying? And vasectomies. So everything with their party is death. There's no life. And that is satanic. It's also demonic. And I actually teach about in vitro fertilization. That's in one of the classes that I teach. Mm-hmm. And I showed them One thing, like you said, they're doing all this sacrificing. One
Right.
thing, they want those embryos for research. So
Yes.
I listened to undercover video. I love listening to that. I listened to an undercover video, the head of Planned Parenthood and a researcher. And guess what the head of Planned Parenthood was telling this researcher? Basically, perform more unalivings. We need more fetuses. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also, Miss Rolynn,
Yes.
you talked about the transvestite, the cutting of the genitals of the young kids and all that. So are you familiar with a Baphomet?
I'm familiar with what they're doing and trying to make all these young children, think that, they are, oh, I was born a girl, or I was born a
Right.
boy. All this stuff that they're shoving down our throats is
Right.
ridiculous. So
It
I
is.
am familiar with it. I deal with it every day as an educator. When I have
Right.
someone sitting in my room that looks like a girl, and I've had a girl, what was her name? I've had different ones. I'll just call this one out. Her name was Christina.
Okay.
Don't call me Christina. Call me Ace. That's too feminine. So,
Okay.
now, so
Okay.
I'm saying, and we have boys there, 350 pounds, walking around in heels and makeup and skirts. Look, dude, newsflash. We could use you on the football team on the O-line. What? Get your life.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I
Well,
need
the reason I brought up Baphomet because that's another ancient deity where the Baphomet, if you look at it, has breasts, but the bottom part has,
Yeah.
male genitalia. So that even goes. That's even ancient too. So
That's some deep stuff right there. And
it
people,
is.
they get out here, and it's just so sad that people get out here and support this. And I don't know if you've seen, honey, the black traditional black churches, honey. I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't step foot in them. They're not talking about God. They're not talking about how I can, work on getting myself to heaven, work on doing the right thing in life. All they're talking about is Trump is bad, he's racist, and we need to vote for the Democrats. These black preachers and ministers, they are one of the largest. What word should I use? Without being nice on a Sunday. For Black Americans, because the Democrats know, hey, go to the preacher. They grease their palm a little bit. And they know a lot of Black people, particularly women, listen to the ministers. Again, I have a brain. I'm not listening to anything. Matter of fact, I don't even go to a traditional Black church because you don't tell me who to vote for. You're supposed to be here helping me clear my soul so I can try to be with God in the afterlife or when I leave here.
Well, let me say this real quick, Miss Rolynn. Just like there's I mean, I'm gonna call it what it is. I mean, there's a civil war amongst Black people, and there's also down here in Georgia, there's a civil war amongst the churches.
Yep.
Because you got some churches that are holding it down, saying, "Hold up, pump
Yep.
the brakes." They're not down with the abortions and the sex changes and the, all this. There's a lot of still old school churches down here that understand their identity as Black people, we being conservative by nature.
By nature.
Right.
But vote Democratic. Vote for the Democrats. That's right.
Vote blue no matter who.
My mantra is don't vote blue no matter who. Do not. That's my mantra.
Well, and man, y'all again, check out Rolynn, Kelly, Jesse, all y'all, everybody that watch my channel, please subscribe to Miss Rolynn Reviews, man. Let me tell you, she has gotten people from Chicago on her show. Now, y'all know I said if Trump takes Cook County, because a lot of people don't understand that Chicago is red. It's just that little blue county.
Yep.
And what's mostly in that blue county are Black people that are mad about this immigration thing. They are upset.
But you know what, Arena?
Okay.
I've said this, and I told you I'm not a preacher. I'm not a minister. I don't play one here on YouTube. But I really feel God is using this migrant crisis to wake Black people up. You have voted blue. Chicago hasn't had a conservative mayor since 1931. Look it up. I know my stats.
That's
okay.
Right.
I did a video on that. I'm even talking about going to Chicago, and the people that I had on there. You see those people in those city council meetings, honey. They
Yeah,
bring it. And
yeah.
they're coming back on my shows, and some more people from Chicago are coming back on my show. I'm trying to get Miss Madeline Brain from New York. I've reached out to several people. Some people I just haven't heard from them any longer. I haven't heard from them, from the jump. But thank you, Kelly Ray. But all I'm saying is, you're voting for your own demise. And then I love how the Democrats, they just rub it in your face. And I don't know if you've been watching. I wish you could watch those city council meetings as those black people are up there talking. They looking at them like they can't stand. They're looking at them with total disdain. Now, these are your constituents. These are people who voted for you. So Mayor Brandon Johnson, all those city councilmen, the aldermen, they looking at those people like they can't stand them. Shoot, get out of here. And I'm supposed to vote for that? I know.
Well, I don't see how anybody, like you said, because these people have disdain for them, how any of them people in Chicago will vote for them people. Not only the Democrats and Kamala, but from here on out, there should be no more Democrats. No more. They're showing, like you said, God is showing the blatant disrespect.
There's nothing else he can do. He's showing you. They're showing you. They don't like you like that. They despise you. You keep being duped for what? Let me give you another analogy. I love Charles Schultz and Peanuts. Every year we watch a little Charlie Brown special. Yeah. Lucy's holding a football. And here comes Charlie Brown. No, Lucy, no, this time I'm not going to pull the football. Charlie Brown, no, you're going to pull. Look, no, come on, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown runs. What does she do? She pulls that football out and he lands on his back. That's what they've been doing for 60 plus years, and you still don't get it? Wake up. And that's what I've been saying. They dangle a few carrots in front of your face like you're a mule with this reparations crap. I did a video months ago. You're not getting reparations. Get out here and continue to look forward. And I have people coming on my channel. What are you talking about? We deserve reparations. I said, look, if you're asking for reparation, you need to start in Africa. And see, people don't like that. It's not popular, but it's true. See, they don't know the history. I do. So now, if the African, they would have tribal wars.
Right.
Now, they would, whoever lost, they would be sold into slavery. So this is what I say to people. I said, well, you go to Africa and ask them first, because had they not sold their brethren and sisterin, there couldn't have been an Atlantic slave trade. And so they're like, no, we're just going to ask America. I said, yeah, because you go to Africa, I'll give you one thin dime. They're going to tell you, you better get out of here while you're still alive. Okay? Right. So lose me with that. They're talking about, a whole bunch of things. I'm like, let's just look forward. And the way I look at things, hey, I know things are not fair. There have been some issues in this country. Am I saying this country is perfect? No, I'm not. This country has its issues. I'm just saying the Democrats are continuing to flame the fire. And I know statistics. I'm a numbers person. I did a video on this. More white people are killed by the police than black. You don't see it plastered all over the news. Why? It doesn't fit that narrative. They have to keep us, white people and all white police officers are racist. Newsflash. A lot of these black people being shot, killed, beat up, it's black police officers. What's your excuse for that? You don't say anything about that.
Tennessee.
Okay. Right.
Yep. And down here, we had a red dog.
Take me to I said, take me to another place. Don't get me rapping. Tennessee. Yeah.
Well, again, when you go to the Trump rally, you're going to think you're at a concert. It is that same deal. It's that I've been to 3 of them now. Wait,
how long did it take for you to get in?
Oh, well, ooh, damn. Like you said, it's just like a concert. It's just like going to a concert. The first time, Rolynn, it took me, because I like to go wherever I go. I like to get there early.
Me too.
So just make sure you got some water with you. I don't want to tell you a time and then it'd be longer, because it seemed like the closer we're getting, the longer and longer the lines are getting.
Oh yeah.
And so I remember when I went in Rome, Georgia, and that was quite a nice size. We went through the line in a decent amount of time. I want to say about an hour. But
Right.
I went
Yeah.
again in downtown, and that one took a little bit longer. I guess because the sun was beaming on me too, because we were. So anywho, I don't.
Seem longer, and you're miserable, and you're hot and sweaty. Ooh.
Yeah, but it was entertaining because the crowds are also. I don't know if you ever watch RSBN, but the crowds are always friendly. The people.
Yep.
It's just, man, it's like, I mean, I don't exaggerate, when Trump calls it a love fest. It's like them are some of the nicest people ever, man. But let me tell you, you're going to enjoy it. That's all I can tell you. You're going to enjoy it.
And I'll try to get in. I don't know if I can, but I'm just going to live stream and just be asking people some questions. And
okay.
Yeah. So, but
make sure.
Yeah.
Don't make the mistake I made. If you got a backup battery, make sure you got a backup battery. In fact, I need to order. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to do it before you go to the rally, but they have these solar batteries that you can hook up to your phone.
Oh, okay.
I met a guy at a Trump rally, and that's how, because I'm like, he's sitting there recording everything. I'm like, how you recording? He's like, I got a solar battery and I got a backup. I said, oh, this brother's ready.
I can order that and have that. I can order from Best Buy and get it this week.
Okay, so yeah, order that. In fact, if you can, get 2 of them.
You said solar
battery, yeah. Solar battery. I think called solar battery pack. But try to get that. Usually, that if you get them in 2s or 3s, they'll give you like a deal. Get 2 of them, bro. Okay. Because like I said, you're gonna be in that line, and then when you get inside, I'm sure you're gonna want to shoot the inside, and then it's. Let me just say this. I ran out of battery right before I met, what's her name? Michaela Montgomery. I met her, got the pictures, and then my phone just died. So I didn't even, I was like 3 seats down from the front row Joes, and my battery, I could like literally throw something at Trump. That's how close I was to him. My battery was dead. I was like, dang. So yeah, I learned the hard way. That's Rolynn. I learned the hard way. Try to get like 3 solar battery or 2 or 3 of them and just stay charged up and try not to, just have the backup batteries. I'm pretty sure you're going to get some good footage because,
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I can get in, but I'm definitely. I'll be on the outs. I'll be somewhere and I'll be interviewing people. I'll try my best to get in, but if I can't, because I'm telling you, it's going to be swamped. But at least I can ask questions and,
Oh, you'll get in.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll try. I am going to try.
You'll get in. You'll get in, Miss Rolynn. If I can get in twice in Atlanta, Rome, Georgia, you can get in Raleigh, North Carolina.
No, he's going to actually be in Fayetteville. See, I live in Spring Lake, which is I'm 10 minutes from Fayetteville.
Oh, okay. You'll get in, but you just got to go early though. You got to go early.
School gets out at my school is over at 2:30. So I got to check and see. So I probably need to be there about 3-4 hours ahead of time.
Yes, I would definitely, because like I said, because. Wait, what day is this? Because I can tell you when people are going to start. Huh?
It's on a Friday. It's this coming Friday that he'll be here.
Okay, so yeah, you should make it in.
Okay.
Yeah, you should make it in. But like I said, what time do they say the doors start opening? Because I think
I don't know what time the doors open. Like I said, I'm going to have to get the details, but I'm going to try my darndest to get in it. I'll see if I can leave school a little bit earlier.
Okay.
So school gets out at 2:30. So my plan was I was just going to go on over as soon as school got out. But if I need to get out earlier, I will.
Okay. Well, Miss Rolynn, so my question, and I'm glad I got you here, Miss Rolynn. Like, what else was Janet Jackson supposed to do? Again, this is the Jackson family. They went through the whole ordeal. Like, you tried to lock up her brother. What else was she supposed to say? And I thought she handled it pretty nicely.
And she didn't say anything bad. She didn't say anything bad. She just said, "I hate and you know that DL Hughley, Ricky Smiley, shoot. I can't. I did a whole video on them. They are so paid. You know they
Well, according to Cat Williams, there's some thieves.
I heard Charlemagne the God. I have never listened to those shows. Now, years ago, before DL Hughley just went all the way left, there was an afternoon show sometimes I would listen to, but that was years ago. Okay. But when he started talking politics, I was like, I don't want to hear this crap. So,
right.
And I'm just so disgusted with Steve Harvey.
Oh, Rolynn. I heard he's on the run. What's going on?
Run, Joe, run, Joe, run, Joe, run, Joe. Policeman is at the door. You remember Run Joe from the 80s? I do. Hey, Steve Harvey. I lost all respect for Steve Harvey. It started, do you remember, think back, when Trump was first elected the first time?
Yes.
Trump was trying. He was meeting with black leaders. Hey, what can we do to help the black community? Do you remember Steve Harvey went to meet with him? Then all these black people attacked him. What you doing meeting with that racist? That fill in the blank. Steve Harvey he looked like that. You didn't hear anything else about. He didn't go and meet with Trump anymore. So no. And then right now, that fool sat up here and told people, you're talking about reparations, well, you better vote Democrat. Newsflash. Look.
Kamala's not going to give no reparations.
No. The Democrats.
Close the border.
Look, the Democrats, you can't see how they feel about you. They brought millions and millions of people, not even American citizens, gave them billions of our tax dollars. Chicago's been poor since the beginning of time. And every time you would ask for money, what would they say? We don't have it.
We don't have it, right.
But this clown, this Democratic shield, this puppet is telling black people to vote for Democrats if you want reparation. Newsflash, you're not going to get it. Kathy Hochul up there in New York. You see what's going on up there in New York? The communist Chinese have infiltrated the Democratic Party. Right? You see everything going on up there. And Mayor Adams, they sitting up there, he under indictment because he dared to say, I can't, this migrant crisis is breaking the city. You spoke off code. Now he under indictment. So why you think Brandon Johnson in Chicago won't say anything? They already told him. You say something about what we doing, you going down. They have dirt on all these people. He got off code. Adams got off code. They bringing up all these things he supposedly done. If he had kept his mouth shut, he wouldn't have been indicted. And again, Kathy Hochul's office, you see those Chinese people they arrested, they've been infiltrated the country.
Yeah. I'm glad you reminded me of that, Miss Rolynn. Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Eric Adams, they're indicting him.
Yep, we know why.
We know why. Why? It's obvious now. So that is so obvious. Miss Rolynn, you think, now this is something I thought about. I mean, I know it's a stretch, but I mean, hell, you got RFK jumped on the Trump train. You got Tulsi Gabbard, who was banned. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
See, this is how these elites think. RFK reached out to the Kamala Harris campaign.
Yes.
So now that, like you said, RFK, he put his support behind Trump. He went to them first. Oh, no, we good. Hey, okay. So the elites, they think they already got it, right? So, so now he put all his support behind Trump. That was, they dropped the ball, which is good for us and good for America. I'm glad they dropped. They didn't want to be bothered with RFK. Okay. It works out.
Also, the former chair of the DNC, Tulsi Gabbard.
Yep. She read Kamala the Riot Act. I did a video on that months ago. when she, like I said, now she's Miss Black. Going to be the first black woman president. And I just want to tell people, just go take a long walk on a short pier. You're stupid. That's what I want to say. But I don't. I have tact. But you're saying this. This woman can't stand black people. Go talk to all those black men she locked up so they could provide free slave labor for the prison industrial complex. You saw the black man that was on death row. He got millions of dollars. Even when the evidence came out, he was not guilty. She had to be forced to release him. I just talked about all the black women she put in jail because their children weren't going to school. She did it for money. When the children don't come to school, that's federal money that the school loses.
Hold on, Miss Rolynn, because I know you're a teacher, and I watched one of your shows where you said that you worked with sickle cell anemic children.
So
now, okay, break it down, sis.
Okay, so one of the women that you heard about on my show, her daughter has sickle cell anemia. So all I said was, I can understand. I've taught children in the past that have sickle cell anemia. They miss a lot of days. It is a debilitating health problem. It's a situation, and they have to have surgeries and blood transfusion. Honey, Kamala, I call her Skamala, the chameleon.
Yes.
She sent the police right there to that door. Clink, clink. Took that lady to jail. And then I showed a video. She's sitting up laughing about it. Because when the kids aren't in school, the school loses federal funds. So she don't care about black people, but they're sitting up here. They love her. That's crazy.
But wait a minute. As a teacher, Miss Rolynn.
Yes.
With the kids, so when the kids are getting all these medical treatments that they come back with doctor's notes, right?
Yep.
I'm sure. So you're saying the school, the principal, they all know this, right?
When we have children who have debilitating health circumstances, the guidance counselors have in their office, they have all the documentation in that child's file folder.
Right.
They let all of the teachers know so that, so we're not like, why is this child missing all these days? They let us know so we know what the child's going to be missing a lot of days, and we need to let that child make that work up that they missed.
But so there's no way, what you're saying is there's no way Kamala Harris didn't know this.
Right, but she didn't care. She wanted, and she was laughing, we got to get that money. She was concerned with the schools losing federal dollars. And when the students don't go to school, that's money that the schools lose. And see, that's why Trump's talking about getting rid of the National Education Association. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Now, this is coming from a teacher, y'all. She's a teacher. She's saying, listen to what she's saying.
I'm writing a book when I'm done teaching. Look, public schools.
I want my signed copy.
Yes, you got it. The public schools in America have been failing for 50 plus years. I'm in education. I don't make this stuff up. Okay. So what it is, the Democrats, they want to keep the public schools having a monopoly. Monopolies are supposed to be illegal in America. Not with the public schools. That's why they keep fighting to keep these charter schools and the school vouchers out. If children are in poor communities and they get vouchers and they get to go to different schools, they get out of those high poverty schools where they live. Guess what? They get a better education. No, you keep them there in those poor schools. Guess what? They're not gonna learn anything. They get the worst teachers there. Most of the times, there's people there to get a check. You may have one or two that care, but that's about it. So, I hope he does get rid of it. It's a joke. That's all it is.
Rolynn, can you hold it down for just 1 minute? I gotta let somebody in real quick.
I got it. You go ahead.
Okay.
So I'm in the chat section here. Okay, Andrew said that Kamala's Aunt Ruckus. Okay, I got to do a truth bomb. She's Aunt Ruckus. Andrew said, honestly, I died laughing in a live stream a few times. That was all buzzing for reparation. Yeah. And I just tell people, don't waste your time for something that's not going to happen. Focus on the future. And that's what you need to do, folks. Focus on what's ahead, not what's behind. And because all it's going to do is cause more divisiveness. And I do believe we have enough of that in this country already.
Oh, thank you so much, Rolynn. I had to let the getting my garage fixed came off track. So
that's okay. Hey, I know how it is. Sometimes you got to get stuff fixed. I do know.
Yes, yes. And sometimes you got to just pay other people to do stuff because
I have to do that all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, I just feel that I think it's a shame that I don't know if you look at the video that I did yesterday. That lawyer, oh my God! If you look at
I saw that, Rolynn. I'm like, oh, that was so cringe. I'm like, where do they get these shields? Like they were really desperate.
I told you,
paid him a night. He was. Go ahead, Rolynn. Oh my God.
They have more estrogen than I do, and they definitely don't have any testosterone. Okay, the primary male hormone. And so I look at these men, and they're just what they call, the old people used to call them henpecked. They just do what they're told. And see, the problem here in America, I'm not one of these women, these feminists. Now, if you say you believe in God, God didn't put the woman ahead of the man. That's what the Democratic Party has done. That's that's demonic. God created the nuclear family, the husband, the wife, and the children.
That's right.
The Democrats, again, they're the ones. That's why so many black men walking away. They realize they're the ones who destroyed the black family. LBJ in his great society. What did they come in and tell the black? Okay, we'll help you and the children. The man has to go. Now you look at the marriage rate, 60-some% among black Americans. Well, you tell people not to get married, they won't. And that's just how it goes. So I think now a lot of black men are waking up and like, wait a minute, I'm out of place. And even it's so sad. You were there when I had those three women and 2 women and 1 man from Chicago.
Yes.
A lot of these migrants, they're criminals. And it's so sad. In some of these communities, there really aren't any men. A lot of single moms. And they're just running roughshod over these people. Because if the men were there in their place, they would be like, we can really handle this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, people just run over women. Women aren't respected. It's only men. We know that.
Right.
I'm just saying though, when you look at how the Democrats have destroyed this country and have spent billions of dollars on non-citizens with our tax money. Now, I told you, I have a soft spot in my heart for the military. My dad was in the military during the Korean War.
Yes.
Most of my students, I'm right here at Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. Most of my students' parents are in the military. So help some military veterans who are home or who need assistance. No, you're going to go over here and help all these millions of non-citizens, and I'm supposed to vote for that? I don't think so. I'm not.
Right. Well, again, audacity. It's gone to the point of now, I mean, like I said, something just as recent as the whole Jackson situation. That's why I was just like, dang, and you talking about like we supposed to have, they making this hoopla about the black woman, but I mean, Janet Jackson's a black woman. So what are we doing?
They attacked a real black woman for a cosplaying black woman. That's what they did.
Right. And like you said, Janet Jackson wasn't even mean. She just
said, I heard she was Indian, and they lost their minds. But
why do they keep calling that disinformation when you can go right on the internet and Kamala Harris, there's tons of videos of her saying it.
Anytime you say anything against the cosplaying chameleon, it's misinformation, it's disinformation. And basically they're calling black people stupid.
But Kamala Harris said it though, Ms. Rolynn. Kamala Harris, it's come from the horse's mouth.
When CNN a couple of weeks ago had her on the show, and asked her about her being black. She didn't say, yes, I'm black. She said, next question.
She sure did. Right. So how are we supposed to get, Hillary Clinton, the original cackler, she had the audacity to say that people should be locked up for misinformation, disinformation. She said this, Miss Rollins. So now you're a teacher. If you got something coming from the horse's mouth, like how are we supposed to, I'm gonna just play devil's advocate. How are we supposed to misinformation, disinformation? Because I'm gonna say it. The people in Spring don't take your cats to Springfield, Ohio.
You see the video I did?
I've seen video. Yes.
You see, one of my favorite classes I took in college was psychology. Now that debate, I watched the entire debate.
Oh gosh.
Now,
what do you mean that jump? Well, we call that an ambush where I'm from.
So she had her soror sister, that man, I forgot his name, and whoever, probably Obama was talking to her with those little earrings on. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I caught that too. I did a video on it too.
That's right. Yeah.
So it was what, 4 against 1? Yes, it was. Truth bomb. So what I'm saying is, anyone who says anything about her is disinformation, is misinformation. But like I said, look at her body language. That whole time during that debate, she kept.
Right. Yeah.
Did you notice her trying to make it appear as if he was crazy?
Right.
And did you notice? So I did a little research. The male moderator. Yeah. Yes. He had gone on to Trump's, because I'm like, wait a minute. Because you see real quick, every time Trump says something, well, no, Trump, fact check. He went on to Trump's Twitter and other forms of social media. That's why when Trump said that about the dogs and the cats, he said, no, I contacted the city manager. He said that's not happening. Yeah, don't get me started. And it is happening.
It is happening.
I did a video with people who live there. And so they're hiding and lying to the American people about what's really going on.
They didn't hide it from that city council that they did. They didn't already verified that. And that's what Trump was referring to. He was referring to that city council that they had. Right.
They tried to make him look like, she was looking at him and she busted out like, looking at him like. So they always try to make it appear as if he is a buffoon. But the joke's on them again.
Right.
Because it is happening.
Oh, like that statistic that came out about the rapists and murderers that are running around.
I did a video on that yesterday. Yes.
Ooh, hey, I can't keep up. Rolynn, you be on it. Dang, you just, boy, nothing get past. Woo.
Look, people need to know the truth. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
That's right. That's right.
And, all I'm saying is, I tell people, to me, relationships are more important. But I'm going to give you the truth. Now, sometimes I tell people, I give you the truth, but then when you Google it, it'll say that that's not true. When I did the video,
I remember you did a show on the you remind me of a show you did.
Tyson Foods laid off 1,300 Americans, and then they went to New York and had secret job fairs. I did a video on that. It has about 13,000 views.
That's right.
If you Google it, what's going to pop up is, if you Google, did Tyson lay off 13,000? It's going to, a little fact check pops up. This did not happen. Yes, it did. Tyson started receiving backlash. And so they were like, gotta change this. Just like they're trying to clean up everything about Kamala's image. You can't clean that up, honey. We already know. Get out of here.
That's right, because you did a video on her grandma who died, but she took a picture with her.
Let me tell you about that.
Let's hear it.
Grandma has this picture. Took this picture. Can we say Photoshop, boys and girls? Kamala, a picture from Kamala from the 1980s. Standing beside that old woman. Looked like the woman is in her 60s, 70s, whatever.
Yes.
Kamala said that was her grandmother. Newsflash, that woman died in 1960. honey, Candace Owens, she dug deep. How and Kamala was born in 64. The woman died in 1960. But then you're gonna do a Photoshop, put this older black lady talking about this is your grandmother. No, sweetie, she's probably the hired help.
And that's what irked me so bad about that lawyer that you played, because he never addressed that. Like, he went all the way around talking
that's
about.
what they do. He had a lot of little word salad. He got that from Kamala. He was like, no. Now they don't want to talk about race, because now when we're saying she's not black, well, no, right now you want to say race isn't important. These Democratic shields have never said that. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hold on one second, Rolynn. Let me
go ahead. I'll hold it down. Steve Carter says, Kamala Harris for the next president. Vote blue, America. Stand with her. Stay strong and stay woke. Steve, no, I can't do that, sir. Jesse, how are you? Yeah, anytime you say something against them, it's disinformation, it's misinformation. Don't want to hear that crap. I do not. Where are we here? So Steve, you can give us some reasons for why you want to vote for blue, since you're so adamant. The TCP show. How are you? Jesse said the truth. And these are some of the topics that I talk about on my channel, folks. And I'll even drop a link for you. You ask Andrew. Andrew's there for most of my lives, and I try to keep it real, because knowledge is the key for people to continue to wake up. And I just call it as I see it. And everything that they're saying is lies. And anytime someone comes out and says anything against them, oh my God, it's disinformation, it's misinformation. But these are the things that I talk about on my channel, just like the Arena Uncensored. And the more that we are able to share the truth, I think most of us in the chat know, hey, if you go to ABC, CBS, if you go to CNN, MSNBC, you know you're not getting the truth. And so thank goodness we have content creators on YouTube and podcasts, different podcasts at various places are being conducted so that people can hear the truth. And Andrew said, Biden in Manhattan says, welcome to Washington. And next day, cringe Pierre not acts once about yeah, so Andrew said, when a Republican says the sun is hot, fact check, untrue. Right, Andrew? When a Democrat says the moon is a cloud, fact check, true. Facts. Steve, you had Rolynn ask you a reasonable question. Did your tampy fall out? Facts. And so that's what we do, folks. Anyway, if anyone has any questions for me, just type them in the comment section, please. But that's what we do. Andrew will tell you. We talk about what's going on the show. And sometimes, like I said, you're going to hear them say, oh, that's not true. And when you go to Google it, folks, just remember, YouTube is owned by Google. They're all left liberal leaning outlets. So, hey, it is what it is. So, Jesse, yes, ma'am. I'll talk about the same. Okay, Jesse Paris, AKA, okay. So I can check you out. Okay, Andrew, I'll ask him when he comes back. I can do that. Let me see. Let me click on this link for Jesse and see what he's talking about. All right, Jesse. All right, Jesse, I see here. Let me see videos. Okay. Let me see if I'm subscribed. I'm going to subscribe now. MSDNC, that's what I call them as well. All right, I'll go ahead and click on one of your videos, and then I will subscribe to you. Okay. Jesse, I just clicked on one of your videos, let it play for a minute. And the revolutionary agenda. Okay, I hit the like button and I'm letting it play. I'll go back and watch at another time there, okay? Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Do you see it, Jesse? Several years now, Jesse. Andrew, did you watch the 2019 Remnant? I did not, Andrew. Andrew, time runs out for me and I have to do school things here at home. So sometimes I just don't have time, as much time as I need, really. To drink some water. I've been talking so much. My throat is dry. My throat is dry. No problem, Jesse. I got you. Oh, Andrew, get over it. Let me see where we are here. All right. Anyone have any other questions for me? Okay. Andrew, are you going on Big Al's channel later on today?
Shout out to Big Al. Shout out to Big Al. Shout out to Big Al. I discovered him through your channel.
Okay.
yeah, Miss Rolynn. So I want to make sure I'm asking everything, but Rolynn, you got to come back on the show, sis. You got to come back.
I told you because I think we emailed. I tried to email you and then I couldn't get you, and you told me it wasn't working. But I did call you and leave you a message as well too on the phone.
I had got it. Yeah, I had got it. So I'm because I did get your message, but I tried to call you back, and then it kept going to voicemail. I said, "Dang, okay, keep missing."
Because I'm probably at school now. I go to bed with the chickens because I get up like 4 a.m. So.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but I normally, I'm in the bed with the chickens, but I get up early. And I don't answer my phone at the school during the day until school gets out because I take the students' cell phones up. And so I don't want to use my phone. I don't want them going home telling their children, their parents, I take their phones and then I get on. You know how kids are.
Right. Get on. Yep.
Yeah. So, but I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to get the word out. I'm hoping and praying that, the blue no matter who crowd is going to suffer immensely. That's my hope. You completely different way. Andrew's telling me to ask you a question. Ask him how dumb I am, but should be on Big Al's though. He and I are on completely different wavelengths. Andrew's talking about Big Al, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, but what I'm saying is I just like to wake people up, and I love to see the light come on. And I tell people, you may not change everyone's mind, but you never know. Like I said, I have a former coworker who's always voted Democrat, and I didn't know she had been watching my show. and now she started reaching out to me more, and now she's not going to vote for Kamala because we are always told they know Black people are emotional, and they always go back, well, during slavery. I don't want to hear the slavery, racism, white supremacy. What are you going to do? What are your policies? I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you are. What are your policies? That's all I care about. And
do you think our people will see the obvious thievery? Because it was Trump who said no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, and no tax on overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
well, okay, these are my thoughts. So the indoctrination and brainwashing is deep.
It
okay,
is.
And I've likened it to the Democratic Party is basically a cult. And I am going to do a video on cults. What are cults? Think of Branch Davidians. Think of the Guyana tragedy. Think of Charles Manson and what happened, everything that happened with that, the unaliving of all those innocent people. And so a cult, there is no group think. It's all one way of thinking, one ideology. And anyone who starts to change, you have to go. And so they're a cult, just like all these people in the Divine Nine, the Black Boule. They use them, the Black Boule, the Congressional Black Caucus, the NAACP. All of these people and Democratic shields are used to keep us on the Democratic plantation, to keep us voting for Democrats, even though they don't do anything.
Well, that begs a question, Ms. Rollins. Can you be Divine Nine and a Christian?
Okay, let me tell you what I have to say about that. So, most of these people, and a lot of the Divine Nine, they're ministers, preachers, okay, whatever. They don't even realize, just like a lot of Black people don't realize, you're not worshiping God up in the air, up in the sky. You're worshiping the Democratic Party. The Divine Nine, a lot of them don't realize you're worshiping all these Greek gods, and they don't even know it. I'm like, what? And so for me, I don't think they realize it. And so that's the scary.
I heard Rolynn, he had a hissy fit, Mr. Booty, as you call Booty Rolynn. He had a fit talking about, you're not Greek. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this dude? Like he really
Rolynn, Butt Cheeks Martin.
Yeah, Butt Cheeks Martin.
You know what? He needs to go somewhere and hide up under a rock. Have you seen how he's just being exposed? His stupidity. Look, he went over to CNN, got fired. Got fired at TV. Everywhere he goes, he makes a mess. So, man, just go on. Do you have no shame? Just go.
Right. He's as ridiculous as Don Lemon talking about white men, but he married to a white man.
This is what I say about all these Black shields. This is what I'm saying. All these Black shields talking about white supremacy and racism, and white people are horrible and awful. They're all married to white people, all of them.
Right.
The Black women are married to white men. The Black men are married to white men or white women, whatever. So you telling me white people are horrible? That's who you sleep with every night. So stop it. You're an oxymoron. So you can't. I don't want to hear anything you're saying. You don't make sense.
Since 2000, I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't making sense during Biden, but at least I can say Biden got them votes. This woman did not receive a single vote, and they just trying to stuff her down our throats, man. I'm just like,
they sacked Biden. They knew, if you go back and look at my old video, Biden was in serious cognitive decline he's been in serious cognitive decline for years. They hit him. Remember, they wouldn't let him talk. And let's just go ahead and call it what it is, people. This was Barack Obama's third term. They're trying to get Kamala in there so he can have 4 terms. We know who's running the show. Biden was a figurehead. Kamala would be nothing but a figurehead. So stop it, people. We're not that stupid.
But Ms. Rolynn, why sack Biden when all of Kamala Harris's interviews were 10 times worse than what Biden did? I mean, you know, I understand
him after that debate performance. All of America got to see what we've been saying. Several of us content creators been saying for almost a year. When everybody was like, "Whoa!" And then, of course, the Democrats came out with a lot. Oh, he wasn't feeling well. No, he just has dementia and serious cognitive decline. And all of America got to see what we've already known. And they were like, okay. They looked at his poll numbers. They were like, okay, no, this ain't gonna work. Then they stuffed this, like you said, this cosplaying black woman down our throats. Get out of here.
But they've been fudging with the poll numbers anyway. So what? I mean, is it just a matter of trying to fool us? Because they're not even fooling me with these numbers now, because they're saying, 30%. I believe it's more than 30% of black people turning away from Kamala. I believe it's way more than that.
You know what? And it's like this. You're a content creator. I'm a content creator.
Yes, ma'am.
There are a lot of black Americans. I've been telling people this. A lot of black Americans don't have a platform, and they're not really saying anything because they don't want to be ostracized. But guess what? They're going to go in their booth and vote for Trump, or they're going to vote for the couch. That means they're just going to stay home. And like I tell people, some people get mad. Oh, no, you need to vote. I say, Let me tell you about history. Historically, when black Americans don't go vote, that's a win for Republicans. Look it up.
That's right. Right. And they're not mentioning the new voters voting for Trump, like the new young people, the people that just turned 18.
Yep.
You see them mostly going to the Trump rallies, not Kamala Harris, bust-in rallies.
And you see what she thinks about you. She thinks you are low. Black people have a low intelligence. Remember her first rally? Who did she have? Megan Thee Stallion and her dancers twerking. And then she came out just laughing. No, that's what she does. And look at the way she talks when she has a crowd of black people versus a crowd of what she puts on her black scent. You better thank a union man, and then doing all. Get out.
Right.
And I'm glad you brought a different crowd. She's prim and proper and get out of here.
Okay, so Ms. Rolynn, you talked earlier about manhood and having some testosterone. So a lot of these blue wall states unions, they had a vote, and I guess the vote didn't go the way they wanted it to, because it turns out the majority of them voted for Trump. They're like, oh, we're not endorsing nobody. Right. That is so cowardice. I mean, what
they can't deal with it. And see, I'll say this about unions.
Well, then why have a vote?
Because they do what they want. With the Democrats, there is no democracy, and they're always about they're fighting for their freedom. You vote for Democrats, you definitely aren't going to have any freedom. They are shutting you down so quick.
Oh, and I haven't even get started with what Joe Rogan said. So I haven't looked at the whole thing, so I'm going to look at Joe Rogan. But Joe Rogan was basically telling his audience, don't vote for Kamala. But my thing is, man, be a man and man up. And what? I don't see what the harm is.
No, they won't do it. They are afraid. They will not do it. And I saw that too. Like I said, that's why anytime I see someone that'll stand up against the Democrats, I'm like, yeah,
Right.
But they have no testosterone and no testicles.
Obviously not. And then the ones that I guess some would do have all been to the Diddy party.
No Diddy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people are gonna go down when it's all said and done. I'm telling you, everybody's being exposed, and I love it.
So Rolynn, and I really shouldn't be asking you this question because you don't live in Georgia, but your woman's intuition. Where Where's Nathan Wade?
He may be unalived. Who knows? Ooh, hey, this is deep. Y'all, you remember when Hillary was and her husband was around and people were just wind up dead? Honey,
Yes.
It's deep. Who knows? He fell off the face of the earth. So I don't know. My woman's intuition is he stashed somewhere. Boy, and you notice this is the thing. This is what the Democrats use all these black females to try and pull Trump down. And this is my thing. Old folks used to say, when you dig a ditch for me, you better dig too.
Right.
All these people that these black women, the Democrats stuck them up there trying to pull Trump down. Now they all fighting to stay out of jail. And they got them for all kinds of charges. The Democrats are backed up. You stuck out there on that island by yourself, stupid.
Well, again, I always point to RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, and the Muslim. Oh, I didn't ask you about the Muslims in Dearborn. Oh, hold on one. Dang it. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hello.
Right. Andrew said the unions are working the angles. Yeah, they are. Andrew, glad you.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's fine.
I don't know if you heard, Miss Rolynn, just recently in Dearborn, Michigan, there was so you know about it. You sound like you know about it already.
I probably go ahead.
Okay, so there was a Muslim, they're called the American Muslims or Muslims of America. And they have chapters in every swing state.
Right.
Now they're Democrats. Well, there used to be Democrats, but they endorsed Trump. Now, mind you, these are the same people that went against Trump in 2020, but now they're for Trump now. He's smiling there. Okay, so give us your take on that, Miss Rolynn, because I mean that shocked me. I ain't gonna lie, that shocked me.
They are upset with the Democrats, right? With the war going on with Israel and Hamas and all of that. So a lot of them, they are very upset with what's going on with that. And this is my thing, particularly with the student. I did a video with the students at some of the universities here in this country. Why are you concerned with what's going on thousands and thousands of miles away? You need to be concerned with what's going on right here. They, sitting up here protesting against, what's going on with Hamas. But that's what that was about, from my understanding.
Okay.
They want that support. They supporting Trump. But that and the people who were protesting, they didn't like what they were doing in reference to that war that's going on with the Jews and Hamas, Israel and Hamas. So that was my understanding with that.
Okay, but Ms. Rolynn, they originally were going to endorse Jill Stein. They were going to go with Jill Stein, and then all of a sudden, boom, endorse Trump. And I'm like, whoa.
That was shocking. And I was like, okay. Okay. So they know something we don't know. But again, who knows? Again, if they're looking at, what's going on in their communities, and again, I told people, this migrant situation, there are a lot of people who voted Democrat before. When this migrant situation started hitting their doorstep, they made some changes. Because like I told people, this is what I told people. It may not be affecting you now, but guess what? It's coming to a city near you. And if you're in a place where you're not allowed to protect yourself, you know what I mean? Here, hey, we locked and loaded here in North Carolina. I got something for somebody that comes to my house. Okay, I do.
Right. Yes.
Right. Okay. So I'm covered. But I live in Spring Lake. Fayetteville's a neighboring city. I told you 10 minutes away. I told you city council just voted. They're trying to make Fayetteville, guess what? A sanctuary city. You don't see all this death and devastation going on across America. Fayetteville's very liberal. Mayor's black. City council.
Oh, no.
See what I'm saying? So people can't be sitting up here talking about, no, take care of home first. Again, this is my thing. And I have a heart And I feel if you have, I don't have children, you may have children. That would be like you leaving your home, going to your neighbor's house and feeding their children, buying them clothes, providing a home for them. You come back to your house, your kids look like ragamuffins. No clothes, no food. You didn't take care of home first, but you went off here and took care of the neighbor's kids. Make it make sense.
Right. Democrat logic. Blue no matter who logic right there, Ms. Rolynn. Oh, God.
Not for me.
Mm-mm.
I'm done. I can't, again, it doesn't, if something doesn't make sense to me, I can't stand on it. And that doesn't make sense. And they did that cosplaying black man Barack Obama. They fooled Black America. Now here they come again with this same game because they know Black Americans are emotional. Stick somebody in front of them and tell them that they Black, even though this person, when asked if they Black, says next question. Didn't come out and say, yes, I'm Black. Get out of here. I had played a video of Pink Book Lessons. You got to check her out. She's good. I played one of her videos.
Oh, yeah. I watch her videos. And again, through your channel. Yep, through your channel again, Miss Rolynn.
Yeah, she keeps it 100.
Yes.
She said the only thing Black in Kamala Harris was Willie Brown.
And Montel Jordan.
Woo! Yeah, and Montel. That's it. That's it. So
wow.
That's why when people ask, you Black? Oh, next question.
Right.
Now, again, you trying to be the president of this country. You don't have the right to say next question.
No.
You're going to be dealing with world. And so every time someone asks something she doesn't agree with, next question. When Putin says something you don't like, you don't have that right. You have to answer. And again, Trump's been president before. You haven't.
That's right.
Guess what? Trump, let's keep it real. Trump, he really don't even have to get out here and do rallies and things. We know what he can do. Her, you see, I kept doing it on my channel. What does she keep doing? Running and hiding and ducking. That's why I kept singing that song. And I ran so far. Yes, Seacoast, baby, 1983. Don't mess with me. Yeah, that's all she kept doing. And refusing to give an interview, even though the lamestream media is on her side. They bashed Trump, but they love her. She wouldn't give them an interview. She just kept running. Or a song by Brothers Johnson, running for your love. You remember Brother Johnson?
I just thought about something which you gonna really enjoy when you go to the Trump rally. Now you know he's real big on 80s videos. Mm-hmm. So he'll have the big Megatron. He didn't play Elton John, ZZ Top. Just that alone, you're gonna love that just alone. Like I said,
I love ZZ Top.
Oh yeah. Trump, he's a big fan of the 80s too. And like I said, when you go to the rally, you'll see his music collection. You'll be like, oh shoot, because he's very versatile in his music too. So, right. And I can't stand these people like, oh, Trump playing our music. I'm like, man, what the hell? I forgot his name. Hold on, I'm coming. So he had
all of them, again, go back to my video. Before he became a Republican and ran for president, everyone loved him. Soon as he becomes a Republican and becomes president, he's the biggest racist ever born in the world. Get out of here. That's why I did that video with Oprah. It's got over 5,000 views. He loved Oprah. She loved him.
That's right.
He said in an interview, I think it was it morally safer? Anyway, someone asked him if he was a president, he said Oprah would be my vice president. But she flipped on.
That's right. That's right. Oh, dang. Boy, nothing to get past you, Miss Rolynn. You remember everything.
I used to watch Oprah's show. I know. I went back and dug it up. I watched Oprah and when I was in college. Yes, I did.
This is why y'all need to subscribe to Rolynn Reviews, man, because she got the receipts. Man.
Receipts, honey. In the words of the late, great Whitney Houston, honey, I got the receipts.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying that's what it shocked me. That's why I started doing research. I'm like, wait a minute. In the 80s and 90s,
Right.
everyone loved him. The rappers making songs about him, wanting to be like him. The athletes loved him. The boxers are athletes, singers, actors. Soon as he became a Republican and ran for president, he's the biggest racist ever born.
Right. All of a sudden, he's racist. Right.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson. I got the receipts. He helped Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson didn't have enough money when he was running for president. Who you think he got it from?
Right.
Flipped on him too. So get out of here.
Well, again, Ms. Rolynn, I think they flip on them because they got dirt on people like that.
Yeah,
I believe that, you got
what you're told to do. And they have dirt on everyone. So you do what you're told to do, or you wind up like Eric Adams up there in New York. Indicted. Trump said, and Trump even said several months ago that Eric Adams is going to be indicted. Now look at it. You don't follow that script. You get off script, that Democratic script. They have dirt on all of them.
All of them.
If you go off that script, you indicted. That why you think Brandon Johnson in Chicago, the mayor, already been in the hospital for anxiety and panic attacks, about to die. He don't go off that script. He won't go off that script though. He dying, maybe sucking his last breath. He won't go off that script because, honey, he'll be indicted too. He know the game. Come on.
Right. Well, no, I mean, dang, Ms. Rolynn, what? I mean, you know what? I guess it's easier said than done, but I was going to say, why don't they just all bum rush the damn system? But I guess they don't want whatever it is. I guess them Diddy tapes are real.
They all are compromised.
Right.
All of them. That's like I said, that's why, even though in all these Chicago city council meetings, I watch them all these people telling you how bad it is. And he's sitting there talking about, everything's okay. Looking at it through rose-colored glasses. He's not getting off that script. Ain't no God only knows what they have on him. Shoot. You think he's been in the hospital already? Panic attacks. That man is stressed out. But he can't get off script.
So what? Okay, we only got less than 40-some days away. I mean, the public, we're not falling for it. What is their? I mean, they tried to pew Trump. They tried to lock him up.
They're still trying.
Well, they still trying to, but presidential immunity. I keep telling people that's not happening. Don't hold your breath. Nope. Presidential, SCOTUS done. They done threw President Trump a bone. I get people in my chats talking about, oh, he a convicted felon. I'm like, yo, he's not going to jail. Don't hold your breath.
Nope.
And as soon as, and this is why, in my opinion, Ms. Rolynn, they stopped the sentencing because Trump was immediately going to appeal. And Trump is going to take that appeal to the highest court. And he already been thrown a bone called presidential immunity. So what are we talking about here?
Yep, exactly. And so they don't get it. They're just stupid. If they had left Trump alone, okay, have you noticed Trump didn't start pulling ahead in the polls until they really started going after him?
Right.
They said, hey, wait a minute now.
Started with the mugshot.
And started with the mugshot. And especially black men, they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This has happened to me before. And so if they had just left him, everybody talking about all the black people that are supporting him, if they had left Trump alone, he wouldn't have had all this black support, especially with black men. But then they were like, wait a minute, this happened to me too. So that if you look at it, it's not so much of what Trump has done, it's what the Democrats have done. They drove all these black people, especially black men, to Trump. Because they looked at it, did some critical thinking, and said, wait a minute. No,
right.
Right. I've been railroaded before.
Yes. I always say Trump don't get all the credit for black people jumping on the Trump train. Kamala gets some and Biden get some of that credit too.
They all equally. They can all get it because Kamala and her lies, people like you and me, other content creators sharing the truth. Gone are the days where people go turn on the TV and that's all you see. No, podcasts like yours, like mine, on this platform, on other platforms, people are tuning in. And they're like, wait a minute. And thank God they are. They're waking up. And
Absolutely.
they're realizing this isn't right. The people with more than two brain cells. Now, there's some stuck on stupid. Now, you know that already.
Yeah, they can't all be.
That lawyer that you saw on my, oh my God.
Oh, he was oh God. Like I said, you know what really just blew my top with that dude, that guy that you showed, when he said Project 2025. Oh, I just totally zone out when they say that.
And Trump didn't. They act like he sat down and wrote it himself, and he did not. He's already told them 1,000. But that's look. This is what I tell people: when people don't have policies, that's why they keep talking about this crap. If they had some, and this is the thing: if the Democrats had done what they were supposed to do this past 4 years, they wouldn't be having all these problems.
Right?
You didn't have any policies for the American people. That's why they're having all these. They're having problems because of themselves.
Well, Trump said if things were running smooth, he wouldn't even have to run. That's what Trump said. He's like, I wouldn't even have to run.
If they had policy, they could come and say, okay, look, we did this, and this. You don't have any policies to run on. So all you're going to keep doing is talking trash about Trump and Project 2025. Get out of here. I don't want to have told you, I don't want to hear anything about racism and white supremacy. I want to hear how you're going to bring the food prices down, my mortgage interest down, my interest rate, my all of that, insurance for all of these things that have skyrocketed. That's all I care about. Kitchen table issues. I don't care about that. What color someone is. Lose me with that. Why? Right. And I had a ex-coworker. This is her thing. This is a typical Democrat liberal mindset. The Democrats put a lot of black people in high positions. I said, look.
What?
I said, look, this is what I said to her. I said, I don't give a care who they put in positions. That's not helping my bottom line. And they don't do it because they love black people. They do it because they know you and your little tiny brain is going to look, okay, they have black people here and there. So you're going to go out there and vote because they put a few black people in a few places because you'll be stupid enough to vote for Democrats. Get out of here. Dang. It's the same old shell game. Same old shell game.
And what kills me, people keep falling for it. They keep falling for it. And I'm like, yo,
I told you, hey, it's Peanut, Lucy and the football and Charlie Brown. And it's If you're a Generation X like me, you remember the original Price Right, the shell game. You keep looking around, you gotta find that it's the shell game. The original with Bob Barker. Yeah. I'm a Generation X, so I never did look at it with Drew Carey. If it's not Bob Barker, I don't want to see it.
Right. Well, I would love to see your music collection, Miss Rolynn, because I know, I would love to see it. I mean, you know,
I got a few albums over here. Wait a minute.
Okay, let's see what you got.
I can't reach all of them.
Right. Okay, so
Carly, let me show you an album everybody had back in the day.
Okay.
I know you remember that. Woo!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bee Gees. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh now, shoot.
I told you don't get started, honey. I have albums, cassettes, and music on my Apple playlist.
Yeah. In fact, you know, it's funny that you brought out the Bee Gees. You remember that scene in the beginning of Saturday Night Live where John Travolta walks into the pizza shop and walks out and he's eating the pizza?
Yeah.
How about it when I went to New York? I went to go look for that pizza place.
Did you find? Is it still there?
You know, I don't know if it's the same place, but they said it was a Tony's Pizza and there was a line wrapped around like 3 o'clock in the morning. They had good pizza, but I don't know if it's the same place.
Let me tell you, I used to live in New York years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat pizza. And here in North Carolina, all this crap, they put pineapple and stuff. Yeah. I told my students, I said, look, to me, that's not pizza. When I lived in New York, pizza was bread, cheese, and maybe some pepperoni made in the Italian pizzerias, and they're in there. It's,
Oh yeah, yeah.
So every time I go back to New York, I'll eat that. I don't eat pizza here. I don't eat that crap because I tell my kids, my students, that's not pizza to me.
Right, yeah.
All that crap on it, no.
Right,
No.
right.
So
you'll enjoy Jesse. He's a farmer. He does all his own food. Now he has problems with
Jesse,
squirrels. Yeah.
Guess what? Fun fact. One of the courses that I teach is animal science. Another course I teach is foundations of agriculture. So we grow plants and crops at the school. We have 2 greenhouses. So agriculture, my BS degree is animal science. My master's is in agriculture. So Jesse, funny you should say that. Agriculture is my life.
Yeah.
I also teach a food science course, and I've taught honors food science. I teach honors biotechnology 1 and 2. I've taught as well.
Nice. So I got to ask a question. How do we keep the squirrels, the rabbits, the deers out of our gardens?
Okay.
I mean, I got to pew, but I can't be pewing all day,
So there are little items and things now you can buy from Home Depot or Lowe's to sort of keep them out. Now, I'll tell you, where I live here, I have a pecan tree. I have a couple of walnut trees. I have on my property, I have blueberries and blackberries. I don't get anything. Every day there's 20 deer in my yard, the squirrels. And I just gave up. I'm just like, okay, y'all just enjoy.
Dang, don't go. No.
That
pecan's got your skin looking very, very nice.
Nature is undefeated. Okay. So
okay.
I give up.
Okay.
I give up. But yeah, there are things you can put, you can get them order them online to keep them and I just don't do it. I'm like, whatever. Just enjoy.
I know they love you, Miss Rolynn.
I buy deer corn and I feed the deer. I'm right here by Tractor Supply, so
because I ain't got nothing but hot lead for them animals coming around my door.
Yeah, I can. I teach animal science, so come on.
Okay.
I have a gushy heart.
You know what? Okay. You know what? You're right.
Oh, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Yes.
Woo! Jeez. Woo. So yeah. Okay, I see you, Jesse. Been growing his own food for 4 years, and I did a show. Oh my God, about 3 years ago. All the food that we're consuming is genetically modified and altered food. Most of the food products that we're consuming in this country are illegal in Europe. And then we wonder, so what happens is big food, the FDA and USDA, they're over all the food that we consume, and they okay all this crap. Now, Monsanto is over most of the foods that we consume. Right. Look them up. They're over 100 years old. They did not start as a food company. They started as a chemical company. Okay. That should tell you what you need to know, everything you need to know. And the people who are the head of the FDA, because my students are like, well, why do they allow us to eat this? The people who are the head of the FDA used to work for Monsanto. So you know what I tell my students? I say, next question.
Not bad. Respect out to Jesse. I can't mention Jesse without mentioning Josh. He's another farmer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got a lot of farmers come on my page here, Rolynn. So yeah. God. Josh, go subscribe to Miss Rolynn. She's on fire. She's fire, man. Yeah.
I try.
Yeah, she don't miss nothing. Y'all know I be on this Trump news, but she be catching stuff that I'm like, dang, woo. Yeah. I be in the cloud.
I try to stay on top of it because my subscribers, honey, I told them she works hard for the money.
Yes, ma'am. But
the money.
I got to get used to, because I notice you do more live shows now. Because I used to go I'd be in the clouds every Sunday, but then you started doing shows on Saturdays, and I was like, oh shoot! So I got to read.
The closer we get to the election, that's why I keep telling everybody to share this content out. The
Yes.
closer we get, yes, I'm doing because I used to just do shows like one on Sunday, but I'm like, we've got to get these Democrats out of office. I've been doing shows through the week and Saturday too.
Absolutely.
Josh, I just dropped a link for you, love. And so that's why you see me doing so many more. This is the most important election of this century, and so again, I've told my subscribers, if we don't take back the White House, this country will be done. Stick a fork in us, it's over. We let them steal one election, but I'll say this: if they steal another, this country is going to implode. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess.
I don't even want to think about it because Kamala Harris is already beating the war drum. And it's like, I mean, what part of like Ukraine cannot defeat Russia? They just can't. And if we tango, we got NATO. If they tango with Russia, China will jump in on the side of Russia.
Right.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
We have to get out of these wars. The Biden administration, if Trump was still in there, we wouldn't have all these wars going on.
No, he already, I don't know if you've seen it, Ms. Rolynn. I wanted to pull it up, but, Zelensky met with Trump.
I saw that.
And, Zelensky's like, war, fight. Trump was like, calm down. Like, calm down, little man. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, Zelensky don't get it.
Nope.
He don't get it. Like, he was like, just so like, oh my God, what?
Yep.
I'm going to just be honest with you, Ms. Rolynn.
Okay.
If Putin wants to take Kiev, he can take Kiev.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you how easy Putin pulled criminals out of the jail, and they formed a team called Wagner by Penny Prigozhin. This group of convicts that never had military training, but they trained, through the mercenaries, they took a whole city in a month. The city was called Bakhmut. They took Bakhmut in a month. And when they were capturing the soldiers, all the soldiers were young men and elderly men.
Right.
On the Ukrainian side.
I heard about that.
That wasn't even the Red Army.
Yep.
Rolynn, that was not even the Red Army. That was the mercenary group alone that took the city of Bakhmut. Now, Bakhmut was a city that they did mining. They had cobalt. They had uranium. So it was a very rich in resources. And they took that city. And then they said, look, if we lose Bakhmut, we lose the bread and butter of Ukraine. Well, guess what?
Yeah. And you're right. Jesse, yes, Monsanto and Bayer Crop Science, yes. And don't forget, don't purchase Tyson products because they laid off the 1,300 Americans. I don't care what Google says. Yeah, he was responding to what we said about the agriculture.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, Rolynn, we have to fact check the fact checkers, especially after that. I don't even call that a debate. I call it an ambush.
And that's what it was. Just like when Trump went and met with the National Association of Black Journalists, they were in attack mode. They treated him like garbage. And I said, it doesn't matter who you are. That wasn't right. And he showed up. Kamala didn't even bother to show up. He knew he was going into enemy territory. He didn't back down. He went, and that lady, they said she was fired, but she treated him like dirt. She was in attack mode as soon as she opened her mouth. And see, that's stupid enough to people, oh, he's racist. Look, anybody can get it. You talk to Trump like a dog, he's talking back to you like a dog. He's not going to cow down. I don't care if you are black. If you can dish it out, you can take it back.
That's right.
And I'm glad. And he said this is the most disrespect, and it was.
It was, yeah. It was shameful, Miss Rolynn. It was shameful. It was totally shameful. And I just, yeah.
Well, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. You don't talk to a human being like that. That
Right.
was not acceptable. That was totally unacceptable. And I did a video on that because, I was hot.
But you know what's even worse than that?
Mm-hmm.
The disregard the news media had after the second assassination attempt. Like they just and then they doubled down, and then they attack dog Hillary Clinton talking about she just doubled down, and I'm like, what is this?
Remember with the first assassination attempt, they were talk about misinformation. They were on social media saying that it was a skit, and he was, truth bomb. So a lot of the Democrats, that's what they were. Oh, he wasn't shot at.
So it was a skit. So the guy that got shot, Mr. Crooks, I guess that was part of the skit.
Yeah, that was part of the skit. Yeah.
And the guy, the fire chief that got killed, I guess that was a skit too.
Yeah, it was all skit.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then remember during the debate with Kamala, Trump mentioned about him, the attempted assassination. They showed no care. They didn't say this cold, just very cold. I was like,
yeah, that was no.
Again, that lady was her sorority sister, and that other guy, come on.
Now, what happened to her? Because she basically admitted that, we basically did not fact check Kamala, and we fact checked Trump because CNN didn't do their job. And it was like, who gave you the authority to do that, first of all? So I'm just wondering
it was a setup from the start. Kamala's friends with the head of AP. It was a stone cold setup. Trump was, like I said, it was an ambush.
It was ambush.
It was 4 against 1. 4.
Yeah, that was not. Don't disrespect
Kamala, the 2 moderators, and of course Barack Obama in the earpiece. Truth bomb. 4 against.
And speaking of fact check, they never debunked the earpiece.
No, they didn't say anything. Trump never. I did a video on it.
They never debunked it.
Nope.
Because they quick to debunk, so like the dogs and the cats say, oh no, we fact checked that, but nobody said nothing about the earpiece.
Those people talk about deplorables.
Yes.
They're the deplorables.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So
Rolynn, I've had a lot of fun. I'm having
You have my number, call or text whenever.
Yes.
So we can get together. Like I said, I'm already talking. I got some more people coming on the show.
Okay.
The lady, Prosperity, who was on, who had the other people from.
Yeah. Oh man.
I talked to her today. She's worked. She's got some more people coming on the show. I'm not stopping.
You know what? If Chicago flips red, y'all think Miss Rolynn. I think it's about to happen, Miss Rolynn.
Oh, I'm praying.
You got people that are in the belly of the beast.
They right there in the belly of the beast is what they is. What it is.
They in it. And let me just say this, because I don't know anything about Chicago politics, but if they do anything like Georgia and Pennsylvania, if they have a fair election, they will flip Cook County.
What I was told, because I had another lady on my show from Chicago, she told me, because we know, again, Chicago hasn't been red since the beginning of time. They've been cheating for years and years and years and years. So, even when people do, and then you need to go back and check that video out, because let me see if I can find that for you before we go.
Okay.
Because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that makes sense now. It makes sense.
Yep.
Well, black people have been voting blue, but this time around, I can't see Cook County. Goddamn, I can't see it because they've been screwed twice by the migrants.
All that cheating that they're doing, shoot. I'm getting ready to drop this link so you can see.
Yeah, but you heard what Trump said. Trump said he's going to get a minimum of 10 years. So that means they're not, the Trump team has cameras set in place.
Yeah, I told people, I said, if we're not watching, shoot. They're going let me see. I'm going to drop this for you. They're going to steal another. They stole one. Let me get this for you. Yeah, I had her on. She's a Trump delegate. She was at the RNC.
Okay.
So this woman, honey, she ain't no joke. Liberal media, black. Here it is, Trump delegate. I'm going to drop this in your link in your chat. Okay. I sure am. Drop this for you. And she's a Trump delegate, and she was telling me about all the dirty stuff that was going on. That's been going on for years, so far as Chicago politics are concerned. I just dropped the link for you. Okay. I don't know why it's not blue, but I dropped it. And the title of the video is the Trump delegate. So I just dropped it.
Okay. Okay. I
hope you can see it.
Ooh.
Can you see it?
I can't see it.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I can't see.
I don't know why.
And I only see Josh. I don't see nothing else. Why am I not seeing?
I just dropped it again. Okay. But if you'll scroll down, you'll see it says Trump delegate.
Okay.
That's the one when she was the one who was telling me about all this dirty stuff they've been doing for years.
Okay, hold on, Miss Rolynn. Let me see if my phone will pick it up, because sometimes this computer. Let me see here. Let me see here. No, it's not showing up on my phone either.
I just dropped a link. I don't know why. Let me see.
Can we get?
I'll tell you the title of it if you go to my channel.
Okay. Let me go to your channel, Miss Rolynn, because
And I'll tell you the title. So it was if you click up on the live.
Okay. Let's see, Rolynn. Okay. Let me do the search live. And what's the name of it again?
Let me see. Kamala Harris. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. Black woman Trump delegate. It's speaks about the evil Democrats in Chicago. That's the title of the video.
Let's see. Black woman. Oh no, that's not it. Hold on.
Yeah, it has over 7,000 views.
Black woman. Yep, got it. Black woman Trump delegate speaks about. Got it. Yep. Got it. Okay. Yeah, 7.3 mil. Yep. 1,000. Yep. You got. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So check that out and hit that like button and leave a comment. And let me know what you think about that, honey. She was dropping nothing but truth.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah, I saw this show. Yeah. I did see this show.
Okay. You've already
seen I did see that, and I believe I saw her on a. She was familiar.
Yeah, she was on. She's on a lot of shows and stuff too. So you probably
okay. Yeah, I've seen her before. Yeah, I've seen her before. Okay, yeah, I did see this show. I did I did see this show.
You've already seen it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, especially on Sundays, I don't be missing any of your shows, Miss Rolynn.
Yeah. I didn't know you were watching that long.
Yeah, I'll be in the clouds. I just be in the clouds, and I be there because my algorithm. It's hard to explain. I've been on YouTube so long. It's like they know what I like, and it's the algorithm picks up stuff that I like. It's weird, but I was like, when I saw yours, I was like, oh, this right up my alley. Because when I first discovered you, they try to create this divide. Oh, well, black men are voting for Trump, but black women are voting for Kamala. And I'm like, nah, I'm not buying that. And then I ran into you. I ran into Michaela Montgomery. I ran into who else? Amanya. I ran into a lot of women that support Trump. And so it's like, I think more black women are going to vote for Trump than black men. Be honest with you.
You're exactly right. So call me or text me and let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna get off from here and go lock up I left the front door open, so I'm gonna go lock everything up because it's getting dark.
Okay.
I enjoyed this immensely.
I enjoyed it too.
Let me know when you want me to come back on and send me a link.
I want you to, whenever I go live, I want you there.
You just send me a link. I'll be there.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Miss Rolynn. Woo, yeah, catch all. Woo, catch those.
Take care.
All you too, man. All right.
All right.
All right. So that is the lovely, lovely Miss Rolynn right there. She is a blessing. Let me tell you. Yeah, she makes me think there's going to be more black women voting for Trump than black men. So black men, black men, that's including you, Jesse. We got to show out. We got to show out. We can't. Well, no, we all in this together, man. Shout out to my sisters that support Trump. Shout out to my brothers that support Trump. Shout out to everybody that's supporting Trump, man. Hey, y'all, let me get going, man. I've been on here 2 hours, but it was a good 2 hours. I did not know Miss Rolynn was going to roll up on the show, man. It was an honor. With that being said, let me give a shout out before I go, Jesse. To my farmers, Jesse and Josh, I'm going to shout out to y'all first. Y'all be working hard, keeping them goddamn squirrels and rabbits and deers up out of your yards. I know that's hard work in itself. So shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Andrew, man. Andrew, one of the mods over at Roland's Reviews. Shout out to, who else is in the chat, man? Oh, Francisco. Francisco. What's up? Francisco. Shout out to you, Francisco, even though you're confused over there. But I don't blame you. I blame your media. Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray dropped through. Shout out to Kelly. Yo, Kelly, hit me up. TCP show. I ain't seen you in a while. Shout out to you, man. The lovely and beautiful Miss Rolynn. Man, shout out to everybody, man. I enjoyed my show. I did not expect the sister to come on today. And like I said, it was a busy day. You had the Trump rally, then Rolynn show, then I did my show, and then she hopped right on. I said, oh, man, this is lovely. So this is a good day, man. So, man, shout out again, man. It was my honor to have the lovely, beautiful Rolynn on the show. With that being said, let me get going, y'all. I got to Gizzo in the Trizzo. I haven't seen. Oh, he's up there, friend Drew. He just left one comment and he dipped out, man. But he's in the Francisco's in there. Jesse said, yeah, she gives me hope. Jesse, you already know, brother. Yo, you already know. Jesse, you already know. Oh, man. Yeah, you already know, Jesse. Yo, Jesse, me and you gotta do a collab too, Jesse. We gotta do a collab, man. Yanga wanted to talk about the whole, I brought, you know what, I'm gonna hit you up, Jesse. We gonna talk, man. Peace, Black Son. Okay, man. Want to see Big Al snap, tell him spiders of treason have bitten the U.S. Crazy. You ain't gonna get me in trouble with Big Al, man. You ain't gonna get me in trouble. Shout out to Big Al. You ain't gonna get in trouble. Let me get going, man. With that, I'm out, y'all. Peace. I'm out.